threat. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So LSU's offense will take the field first. They'll leave it with the lone back. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. When they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get... take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's fouled. Runs off the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ryan Sharks circling. Brown getting this defense whipped up on third down. Got his man. Turns it on in midfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the running back. Has the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! Touchdown, Tigers! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ole Miss offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Still on his feet at the 40. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to get back.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Bird. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. it nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. The Rebels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. That's what this guy can do. He can line them up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied them on second and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the floor. LSU right back to the line. They'll run it here on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And this center down gets started from the 33, first and 10. They're going to run it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to pass. It's Bird. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the field.
Got it in the middle, it's Ware. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Leaves it with the back. LSU will get a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Oh, he's got some space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for just a first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Defense looks as if it's coming. Looking downfield on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He's got an open man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Unloads quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Right in the window for the score.
Well, needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game. Finally, something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half now. In the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted, the defense is set up.
Boy, that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Burr. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off-play action on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now the play fake. Might be looking to run. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. A big third down coming in hotty toddy. Gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tempo and overdrive.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Burr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, LSU! And the beatdown has ensued. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 2 to Cal. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Traore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says. Like, cheating, yeah. If you're not...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. You wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on that second down.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. ground. It's Fowler.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. They're going back to the ground. Oh, gives him a tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that front. The Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They'll move the tight end. Trying to get it to the mark. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got his man in the middle. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the back. Finding open areas. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
Under fire. Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll leave it with him. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. It's caught. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. LSU quick to the line. Might as well stick with him. Turning it on. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense, quick tempo. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there.